So for this video we are taking on the South Bridge on Master difficulty, but the important thing is that depending on what you did prior to this encounter, it will determine what happens when you engage this encounter. So for this video we are playing as if we had chosen the sneak option before. So when I hit play, it's going to ask me to choose a deck, and we've got this Archer control deck ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and do that. If we had instead done the parlay option, it would provide us with a deck, and there will be a video on that as well, so don't worry. But that is the difference between the two. So if you chose to parlay, the Baroness helps you, quote unquote, and provides you with backup. It gives you a way to basically beat this encounter. Whereas if you kind of do what we're doing here, playing as if we had chosen the sneak option. Alright, so other things to note. There is a single lane. As you can tell, there is no shadow lane, it's just all one giant lane. And the opponent does start with skooma, so we have to keep that in mind as well. I think we're going to hold on to the curses to see what he plays before we set up Skaven this next time around.
Let's line up some customers. They'll pay one way or another.
The moons give this one strength.
Yeah, so this is why I kind of wanted to hold on to him, because he's totally gonna give that the old skooma treatment. Things to note as well: his deck does run Thieves' Den and Master of Thieves, and a bunch of pilfer stuff. So you want to try to clear the board as best you can, because you do not want to deal with the crazy combo that can trigger. So we're going to go and do that because it clears off some threats. Skaven is pretty good in this matchup for us. Leaf Lurker is pretty good. The list that we're running is very similar. Oh, we're really lucky that the AI chose to do that instead of that. Like, really lucky.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Sure. And we'll throw out a bat. I fully expect him to take that trade, but
Time to finish this.
That's also pretty fortuitous.
Time to finish this. This one offers something tasty.
Lethal. On itself. Yep, he took a bat. That's alright. So yeah, this list, as I was starting to say, is very similar to the one that we used in the Skooma Den, because he uses this and we want a lot of pings to deal with that. So if the list looks familiar, that's why. Go ahead and take that. He's got the lethal. I think we just do that and save the sharpshooter scout. No, let's get that going too. Let's just puts the body on the board. Doesn't matter if he plays other stuff, this can trade in and set up the Leaf Lurker. We're not like at a huge disadvantage. The only real advantage or disadvantage right now is that he has like a bajillion more cards than we do, but Baroness will clean that up for us, so I'm not super worried at the moment.
My arrow shall fly true.
Hold on to the Leaf Lurker for
The
now.
moons give this one strength.
This will for sure get the skooma.
This one stands ready.
Oh, maybe not. It might be this. Alright.
You have been warned.
I'm actually kind of okay that it was... Well, I was going to say okay with it being that because I wanted to clear that out, but... That's frustrating.
Fire!
Well... He's going to get a Thieves' Den out of that, and there's not much I can do about it.
The forest is my cloak.
I guess we do that, and then this, because it sets up the trade.
This one offers
Him rolling
something
guard there
tasty.
was basically the worst possible outcome for us. Oh,
This
man.
one's power is mighty.
Alright, so that is a Thieves' Den. Hey, that's okay, though. We're okay with that. So now we can make some more favorable trades. Let's see what this draws us first. Again, we're just kind of trying to control the board at this point as best we can.
Zoom on, take you.
Because once you lock down control, like, the rest of it is pretty straightforward. The other thing to note is that they do have a smaller deck, so you can just grind them. That is another
Stands ready.
possible win condition. Curse.
These streets are mine.
Yep, let's whack that. Well, hold on. Let's determine if we're playing this. I think that the answer is yes, so if we are, we want to not play these things beforehand. Get that discounted Alina, which is nice, but I don't think we use it this turn. Actually, I think we do, because it will protect the Shaman. So,
They dare face the blade mistress of Valenwood?
let's go ahead and do that, and then play the Shaman. The sooner we get those curses going, the better. There's the Thieves' Den that the Mystic fetched earlier.
Non-standing.
That's fine because of Alina. Alina's so good for this encounter. We can save the Cursed Leaf Lurker Wombo combo for later.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Potentially here. Huh? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and play that. End the turn.
Khajiit needs coin.
We legitimately might not have any curses for this guy to fetch.
And he would have it.
Which is kind of interesting. Good news is we can actually answer both of them. Let's see what this draws us first, though. And let's go ahead and do that. His cycle is love, cycle is life.
Forest is my clan.
Let's go ahead and pin that down. Again, I don't think we have any curses left to fetch, so we might as well just do this. And then do that to help further protect our Shaman. We should be in the driver's seat at this point. If you can get a Shaman out and protect it, you're probably just going to win. The only thing that would put the icing on the cake at this point would be top decking like Rothgar Forge. Just because. But we're otherwise fine. We will use a curse here just so that this guy doesn't even take damage in case he has any weird finish off effects. I think the rest actually just pushes face for tempo reasons.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Because we'll have 2 Fighters Guilds. I don't want to give him that rune. We'll have 2 Fighters Guilds, so even if he has an answer for 1, yeah, sure. Right? Like, thank you, AI. Thank you.
There is a toll for this road.
Like I said, once you get one of these things protected and online, you're basically in the driver's seat. That task CAD seems pretty fantastic, just like before. We're gonna go ahead and eat that, and then let's hit him a bit. Like, he did gain a bunch of life, so
Take you.
My scale.
let's hit him a bit.
Take you.
They make it too easy.
Alright, so he hits another prophecy, but probably hitting Tazcad, yeah, which we're still fine with. And let's go ahead and curse. I think we care more about him not potentially growing this guy too big, right? So at this point he would have to hit with this to get this through. We don't really care.
They make it too
And that is the encounter. So again, this is if you chose the sneak option prior. If you chose parlay, that means that they give you a deck, and there will be a video on that as well, so just keep an eye out. But yeah, just control that single lane, fight for it, and grind them out. You'll be fine.